Today, we unveil a secret buried in history's shadows. A truth about a force so powerful that even demons tremble at its name. This is Archangel Michael, the supreme commander of celestial armies, whose presence makes heaven's thunder and paralyzes the most terrible creatures of darkness. Michael is not just a protector or messenger, but the personification of divine judgment. He exists to maintain cosmic balance at any cost, transcending the common concept of angel. As prince of the celestial hosts, he leads armies not to conquer, but to maintain cosmic order. Where other angels bring hope, Michael brings certainty of victory and absolute justice. As an archangel, Michael is among the most powerful celestial beings. His authority is unparalleled, even among archangels. While Gabriel announces and Raphael heals, Michael executes. His word is final, his command indisputable. Some traditions associate him with the seraphim, the closest beings to God, amplifying his power as a direct channel of supreme celestial authority. In Christian, Jewish, and Islamic traditions, Michael's name carries supreme authority. It means, "Who is like God?" a challenge to those claiming dominion over creation. Exorcists invoke him in critical moments, and warriors pray to him before battles. His enemies tremble not just in fear, but in existential terror. Michael's role is neither merciful nor cruel. He doesn't hesitate or negotiate when unjustified. No pleas divert him from his purpose. He's a shield against chaos and a sword against corruption. His justice is absolute, devoid of human emotion, stemming from complete clarity of purpose. Ancient texts speak of Michael's penetrating gaze seeing through any disguise. No lie remains hidden, no deception unnoticed. This supernatural discernment makes him a relentless judge, not from cruelty, but from absolute perception of truth. Michael's greatest battle was against Lucifer, once the brightest angel who rejected celestial order. Lucifer's rebellion was a declaration of superiority, an attempt to claim dominion over creation. This first great cosmic war defined spiritual reality's nature. Leading legions of angels, Michael attacked the insurrection. The battle shook heaven's foundations, described in apocalyptic terms: falling stars, torn spiritual dimensions, realities born and dying instantly. Michael fought without hesitation, his celestial army advancing in perfect synchronization against the rebels' growing darkness. Lucifer, once radiant and powerful, was overcome. Michael's blade tore through rebel hosts, crumbling the insurrection. It wasn't just a military defeat, but a cosmic sentence. Michael expelled Lucifer, stripping his status and ensuring he'd never again threaten celestial order. Lucifer's fall was a fundamental transformation. Traditions describe his light turning to darkness, glory to corruption, wisdom to cunning. Michael executed this sentence with unwavering certainty of fulfilling divine purpose. Though defeated, Lucifer's influence persisted. He turned to the mortal world, seeking to deceive and corrupt. Each temptation became a weapon against the celestial order he couldn't directly defeat. Yet at every step, Michael is invoked to repel him. Over millennia, Michael has waged countless wars in spiritual planes, always protecting order against chaos. Each victory reinforces his reputation, each confrontation amplifying the fear his name inspires. The final battle, unlike the quickly crushed heavenly rebellion, will encompass all creation. Apocalyptic accounts describe forces of darkness making their last stand. Seals will break, trumpets sound, and the veil between worlds will tear. This decisive confrontation, prophesied since time's beginning, will determine all souls' final destiny. Reality's fabric will be rewritten. Michael will lead heaven's forces and decide the outcome. Prophecies depict him on a celestial steed, his raised sword a banner of inevitable victory. Some traditions claim Michael will personally subdue Satan, chaining and casting him into eternity's abyss. His role transcends warrior, he becomes the instrument of final judgment. Seers report visions of this final confrontation, countless angelic armies in perfect formations, led by Michael in terrible glory. In the end times, Michael becomes the supreme arbiter of celestial justice, weighing intentions and thoughts, not just actions and words. He's depicted carrying a celestial scale, balancing righteousness and sin precisely. No bribe corrupts his judgment, no appeal diverts him from truth. Michael is far from the gentle, ethereal angel of popular imagery. He's a warrior forged in cosmic battles, his presence imposing rather than comforting. He exudes overwhelming intensity demanding immediate obedience. His presence is like lightning illuminating the darkest night, revealing all hidden in shadows. Always armed for battle, Michael often wields a flaming sword cutting through corruption, separating truth from lie, purity from contamination. This isn't metaphorical, it's his divine purpose's literal extension. Sometimes he's portrayed with a spear striking demons precisely, or chains binding darkness. These aren't decorative symbols, but judgment instruments, each serving a specific purpose against chaos. The sword cuts illusions, the spear strikes weak points, the chains restrain those defying established order. In his hands, these weapons become divine authority manifestations. Michael's appearance reflects his nature, nothing accidental or merely aesthetic. Traditions describe him radiating blinding light, intense and revealing, exposing every imperfection. Clad in celestial armor, he shines magnificently yet terrifyingly, like a warrior sun. Those encountering Michael experience overwhelming fear, recognizing something fundamentally superior, transcending human understanding. For opponents, he personifies inevitable judgment, the certainty that every action has consequences. Mystics report total vulnerability before Michael, as if every thought were exposed. Some mention deafening silence preceding his appearance, as if the universe held its breath. Others describe an indescribable aroma marking the boundary between mundane and divine. Michael's significance varies between traditions, but his role remains constant. In Christianity, he's the supreme commander who expelled Lucifer and will lead the final battle against evil. Churches depict him stepping on a dragon, symbolizing complete domination over evil. His name is a shield, his image a talisman. In Islam, known as Michael, he's associated with sustenance and divine rewards. Some believe he controls nature's forces, maintaining world balance through seasons and elements. He ensures natural order prevails even in chaos. In Judaism, Michael specifically protects Israel, guarding against demonic forces and interceding for the righteous. He's the great prince watching over God's people, protecting them from supernatural threats. His devotion to Israel is unwavering through exiles and persecutions. Some accounts associate Michael with guiding souls to the beyond, ensuring only the worthy enter heaven. Kabbalistic texts link him to the divine throne's right side, balancing mercy and justice. His name appears on protective amulets and in purification rituals. While primarily a protector, stories also depict Michael bringing fear to mortals. In times of great sin, he delivers inescapable punishment. Legends narrate his appearances during critical moments in human history, bringing destruction to corrupt civilizations as necessary surgery to prevent further corruption. The fear Michael inspires transcends simple explanations. He's the most powerful heavenly warrior, the inflexible force between order and chaos, never faltering. His determination and resolution are absolute. This fear isn't rooted in cruelty or vengeance, concepts too human for his nature. He doesn't destroy for destruction's sake or pleasure in suffering. He imposes judgment because it's necessary, maintains order because it's essential, and ensures no threat goes unanswered because it's his fundamental purpose. For those invoking him purely, Michael is an incomparable protector, a guardian of ceaseless vigilance. For enemies, he ends battles before they begin, not from cruelty, but absolute efficiency. Even powerful demon lords know defeat is certain where Michael appears. His name in prayers is both protection request and strength declaration. The faithful invoke him in despair, when all options seem exhausted. In physical wars, exorcisms, or divine reckoning, Michael stands against darkness. He isn't sentimental mercy or vengeful malice, but justice's purest personification, free from distorting human emotions. He responds when heavens cry for war, when cosmic balance is threatened, when corruption threatens to consume all. This is Michael, the archangel whose flaming sword cuts lies, whose gaze penetrates souls, whose presence makes demons flee in terror. He is feared, respected, venerated, and for those understanding his true purpose, beloved as the ultimate defender against absolute chaos.